speed increases by 25% for 10 seconds. Stacks up to 2 times. So obviously with a double roll, which I will show you now if you've not seen it yet, 50% movement speed increase after that. I guess that's pretty good, you know, because you generally want to be using roll when you're moving away. So that sounds quite nice. Instantly kills target of all mobilizing and movement impairing effect, increases the movement speed by 70% for 6 seconds on a 30-second cooldown. So that's got, you know, about 20% uptime. That's pretty nice. Costs us a chi, which can be hard to get as healer, so you know that we'd have to think about that one, I guess. And you can roll and chi torpedo more often, reducing the cooldown by 5 seconds. So, you know, that's pretty hard. I was really thinking momentum or celerity. What's cooldown on chi roll? Let's have a look. It's quite a long cooldown, I guess. I think it's 20 seconds with both your charges up. So let's try and find our little... where have we gone? Chi torpedo we're looking for. I'm not sure if they've actually put it in yet because I can't seem to see it. No, I don't think it's in here at the moment, unless it's for another spec. No, I can't seem to see chi torpedo yet, so I don't actually think they have put that in, or it is just me being an absolute noob. So I am going to go with, this is actually a really hard one, I'm going to go with momentum. I am on our first tier. So here we have stuff all to do with chi, to be honest. So we have Chi Brew, instantly restores all chi, 1.5 minute cooldown. That could be pretty nice, you know, you could get some chi waves going out, you know, what else could we get? We could get uplift, the Thunder Focus Tea, so we could pop that and get some, you know, some nice free healing going out. 1.5 minute cooldown. I guess it's quite long for something that you can get anyway, just by casting your spells, but it's not bad because obviously it'll give us that free healing, but as you can see already, we have a full bar of chi, so it doesn't really take us that long to get, does it, you know? So that would be something we'd have to think about, really. Increases the maximum amount of chi by 1, that could be helpful, I guess. You know, meaning you could stack it up more pre-fights, etc, etc. And your jab generates an additional chi when used. This effect has a 15-second cooldown. If you're already at maximum chi, a chi sphere will be summoned near you. I'm assuming that means you can just step into this chi sphere and it gives you a chi, basically. Now, that's actually a point. You know, we could be using our jab to give us chi as a healer. However, you know, we'd have to really think about it, because we might have to, when there's no healing going out, maybe switch into Stance of Face Tiger, spam some jabs to get cheese, and then switch back if we're a healer. So, you know, we'd have to really think about playing like that. But I don't think I'm going to be trying that yet, because I'm just getting used to the basics. So I think I'm probably going to go with this one just here, just because I think that cooldown's a bit too long for something we can stack up so easily. Your Paralysis is now usable from 40 yards away. So let me try and find what Paralysis was. Oh dear, I am a noob. Okay, that's just our 30-second incapacite. So not really that good, is it? You know, I don't really use that as a healer. So, moving on. A Mighty Ox effigy runs towards the target, stunning all enemies within its past 3 seconds. When the Ox reaches the enemy, they and all enemies are knocked within 5 yards, are knocked back a short distance. And this uses Punchy. You knock down all enemies within 5 yards, effectively stunning them for 5 seconds. So, this is actually quite a hard one, to be honest, because they're not it's more of a CC or control kind of tier. So I'm not really sure what I'll go for here. To be honest, I'm just going to go for Deadly Reach, even though it's not really that good, because I don't want to be using my chi on stunning people as a healer. And in tier 60 we can only pick between one talent because we currently have 2 mystery talents, so we'll see what they come out as. But this isn't bad. Costs 3 chi, 1 minute cooldown, increases damage and healing done by 15%. Doesn't actually say how long that lasts for, so that's probably a bug, but you know, I'm assuming that has some sort of, it probably lasts for maybe 15 seconds, 20 seconds, something along those lines. Okay, healing elixirs. Anytime you drink from a brew or tea, you gain 10% of your total health. This effect cannot occur more than once every 15 seconds. Now maybe more for a tank or something, because at the moment the only type of tea we really use as a healer is mana tea, and that's to regain mana. And you know, generally I'm not really going to stop healing to gain mana back if I'm not already topped off, so you know, healing isn't really a problem at the moment, I don't think, so I'm going to leave that one out. Okay, this costs 1 chi, 1.5 minute cooldown. You dampen the damage from the most harmful attacks done to you. The next 3 attacks within 45 seconds that deal damage to 10% or more of your total health are reduced in half. So obviously if there's a mob on us, you know, that's hidden as like a truck, basically, lose aggro of something, let's say the tank does, then this could help us out, I guess, you know. But 1.5 minute cooldown, I'm not too sure. And again, another 1.5 minute cooldown, so we do seem to have a lot of things that have cooldowns here. Costs 1 chi, reduces all spell damage taken by 90% and clears all magical effects on you, reversing them back to their original caster if within 40 yards. Now, that's more of a PvP focus thing, I reckon, and to be honest, there's not really a problem healing, as I said with this. However, yeah, to be honest, I think I'm going to go for dampen harm, just in case tank loses aggro. Now, let's just look at the last tier, sorry, just because, you know, it'd be nice to see what's going on. So 2 chi, 30-second cooldown, you summon a whirling tornado that travels 30 yards in front of you, dealing 4k damage to all targets in his path, increasing damage taken by a spinning crane kick by 30%. For 8 seconds after you cast Rushing Jade Wind, you move at 200% speed while using Spinning Jade Crane Kick, and reduces Spinning Crane Kick's chi cost by 1. That is a real mouthful to say, but I'm hoping you got the idea. Okay, next, Zen Sphere costs 1 chi. Doesn't look like this has any cooldown, 40 yard range. Summons a sphere on the target location, deals X damage to the 3 lowest health enemies within 20 yards, every 1 second. If enemies die from the Zen Sphere, they combust, dealing Y damage to enemies within 8 yards. Use Zen Sphere again to detonate it, instantly dealing Y damage to all enemies within 20 yards. So none of these two so far have done healing. It seems this is an AoE, and it also seems this is an AoE. This is probably more like a living bomb that you can blow up yourself whenever you want to. And this is more of a, you pop this out and then you can do the spinning crane kick stupidly fast after, or something like that. Now this seems to be the only thing that actually gives us healing in the tier 93, which is a bit odd. I'm hoping they actually change that, to be honest, but we'll have to see. So torpedo a distance in front of you, dealing 5 to 8k damage to all enemies and healing to all allies in your path. Chi torpedo replaces roll. So this would actually get rid of our roll, however we would have another heal. So basically we could just target it in front of us, you know, cast it. It looks like it's absolutely free. We'd just have it on a small cooldown, so that would be pretty nice to get. Hopefully though they actually add some healing abilities to these, you know, because if we had a healing whirlwind, that would be very nice, and obviously a sphere that we could put on people that maybe bursted for healing and stuff, that would be very nice as well. So I'm going to learn those, and I got removed from my last dungeon because our realm went down, so hopefully we'll be able to queue up for another one and we'll be okay.